this matchup today. One side comes in having a good season, ranked in the top 25. The other side struggling mightily and trying to shock the world with an upset today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hurlstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Get an offensive team coming into this game, Kirk, that's filled with confidence. We talked to them. They're well aware their opponents have given up a lot, and they expect to have a monster offensive game.
Well, Chris, they're going to light up the scoreboard. There's no way around that. This defense is going to have to play collectively the game of their lifetime to have any chance at hanging around.
Finds his man. It's Allen. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Bringing pressure. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch made at the 40. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, what a luxury for this offense to have an elite tight end. It'll be interesting to see how they try to create favorable matchups in this game.
And Chris, I think the elite offenses in the college at tight end who can be a difference maker. The defensive backs oftentimes get caught up in the receivers on the outside. It opens up the middle of that field, and this tight end can make you pay.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away, and he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
That's just great defense. Came up with a big sack on 2nd down, put this offense in a very unfavorable 3rd and long. They've done their job, and now we got a 4th down coming up.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle. It's solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down play coming up. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here, though, with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. first play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Stockton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Crucial third down play right here. Trying to convert with a sneak. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pop over the middle. It's Bell. You look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. That's the spin move. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Dogs! they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The big fullback's got it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Branch. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Thomas. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
It's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors, our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Oh, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Snags a quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game is gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal, still looking for their first points of the game. Design quarterback run. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Branch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes off in a bootleg. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, Chris. I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Just short completion of the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pitch play to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Now it's second down here. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. Stockton. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense has got it. Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Using his legs, it's Allen. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, he lost the ball. Ball scooped up by the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, look at the quick cut. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it falls incomplete. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he drives the punt deep. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air. It's Stockton. Screen to the wide receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They keep him guessing with a run. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the Highland.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he keeps it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete, but gets a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. A crucial pass interference call late in this tie game. The defense not happy about that call. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over.